Previously on Surviving Sliptopia.
Alright, so the great paper trade, quote, air quotes, which wasn't so great, is done. I think I got most of the paper without it despawning. I think it did start to despawn after a while. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 19 stacks, which isn't really as good as we want.
This changes everything. Now that Slipgator knows that we're monitoring him and plan to attack, and has a way to stop us from watching him, we'll need to move up our timetable. Tell the army.
What's up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and not much has gone on since last we spoke. As far as Minecraft goes, got a little bit of slime action going on. I'm leaving this thing on just because I figure I can fill a double chest with slime balls just to have. Plus, it's good easy XP. It doesn't yield a lot, but it yields a little bit, so it's cool to have it here. Thanks for all the positive feedback on the last episode, guys. I love the comments that you left. It was really cool. I appreciate it very much. Oh, I can't wait for the new ding. The new ding sound from the snapshot sounds awesome. But I'm really liking the new observation tower. I gotta put a top on that. But last time we had talked about, we did the paper trade and all that stuff, and I was saying, you know, we really kind of got to get a head start on getting a lot more. What's up, man? Hold on. What's up, Frank? Oh, yeah? Oh, really? No, you can't come in. It's your skeleton. Anyway, so we talked about getting a head start on the paper trade and all of that, and I thought that we would just build a ridiculously large temporary type thing. And so what I wanted to do was kind of just build it with you, but I thought it's always fun to do one of those, you know what I'm talking about, speedy up bits. So let's do it. Let's build something. there it is in all its glory. What little glory it is. Let's go ahead and clean up some slimes and head up to the top of the observation tower just to get a look at it, see what it looks like. But I gained some levels while I was down there, but as you saw in the video, what I tried to do is, I'll take you up and show you, I built a second level on the observation deck, a second observation deck right off the bedroom, and I was trying a little bit of parkour, and I failed at it. I was trying to jump from the second level around and catch the water stream down, which I'm pretty sure you can't do. I don't think it's possible, nor do I recommend that you try to do it. But so there are 85 rows of 8, and so that equals like 85 times 8 times 2, 1360, I think, 21 stacks. So it should be around 21 stacks every 10 or 15 minutes or so. So I get, from this monstrosity, about 3 stacks. That will give me 21. So I have, what is that? To a factor of 7 increased my yield on sugarcane. So pretty cool and ugly, very ugly. But it's all lit up. It's going to work good for us. You can see it's already growing. And then let me go ahead and, while we're here real quick, it's nighttime and I'll show you kind of what I did. So I haven't quite finished this yet. And I've been talking to my buddy Stony Plays and trying to get some different ideas to make this a little more beautifuler. But I did build this outer observation deck. So a second observation deck I think is kind of nice, and it gives a little texture to the top of the tower here. And then I also changed the shutters to smooth stone. So let's take and go ahead and sleep. And you can see kind of what it looks like. Yeah, so I like the shutters better out of the smooth stone. We do have to... Oh, I put the roof on too. Oh, I didn't even show you. So I put this roof on. And yeah, but I want to do a couple of things, and I want to add another ring of probably the stone brick half slabs are on the floor to kind of make it a little more prettier. And then I might fix this up a little bit just so that you don't see the redstone. But it is kind of nice to come down here into the innards and chill out. Makes you feel all redstoney and cool. But let me bring you down and show you the farm, the new sugarcane monstrosity. And then to go along with this, I think the next project, I know I've talked about the doors and I have the food and I have all these things that I want to do, but I kind of want to do what inspires me, and I just really feel like it would be cool to do something with villager breeding. Now, in order to get villager breeding to work correctly, if I'm not mistaken, you need to be about 100 blocks away from any other village. So there's our village derps over there, and I'm thinking that what we'll end up doing is actually building the villager breeding outside, and maybe over in this area somewhere is where we'll do it. So I'll build another little path down here, and maybe over right by this beacon tower is where we'll put the villager breeding. And that way what I want to do is really make it nice so that we can get the villagers that we need to get the trades that we want, and then keep them in place. So what I've kind of done here, and this is really very ghetto, but I just did rows of 8 so that the water streams all ended up like so. And what I really did this for, it's not necessarily... I could have done like an etho design or something where I just did, you know, like a single block of water like this and lily pads and all of that. What I didn't want to get into was... Can I have my block? Thanks. What I didn't want to get into was having to go and harvest lily pads. I just didn't feel like doing that. So what I wanted to go for was something that was a little easier to harvest. Yeah, that was easy. A little easier to harvest and slightly lossless in that if any... There's going to be some that may fall in here. That grew fast. There may be some that falls on the top, but anything that falls in between will all come down in here. And you can just actually look down the aisles and run and grab anything that falls in between. So what I've what I've sacrificed by not, you know what I mean? The negatives of not building with the lily pads and doing it in that hyper efficient fashion, I'm going to try to make up for with a little bit of lost control, just so that this way I kind of get a little bit better amounts of harvests. But so far, just with the sheer size of it, and I can run around on these pretty good, like, it's pretty easy to travel and jump across every so often. But you do get this, which is kind of a pain, and that'll get better the more that I do it. I'm sure I'll get a technique down. But yeah, so that's what we got. That's the build of the sugar disaster. I don't necessarily think that it's beautiful or cool in any real way, but it is good, and it is a lot, and that's really what we're going for, is just the sheer numbers. I want to see what kind of numbers I can get into, and how really just maximize that amount of emeralds that I can get. So while I'm here, what I'm going to do is, let me think about this. What I'm trying to think about is where I want to end up putting this stuff, because what I want to be able to do is, when we build the villager breeding area, I want to be able to minecart them most likely into the canvas and place them somewhere close, so that I don't have to bring materials to them, so I can bring them to the materials. It'd be a lot easier to move one villager than it would be to move like several, you know, chests full of materials. So I don't know. I'm gonna need to, where's my chests? I'm gonna need to build an area that's fairly close. And what I might end up doing is building the villager breeding facility out here, and then minecarting them underground and bringing them into some sort of like trading area where, you know what I mean? Like where when I get the trades that I want, I can bring them into the canvas and kind of stick the guys into little booths. It might be nice to start developing this area with that. I may be able to put something like right over in this area, maybe right over in here too, along this, maybe right along here. And there can be several booths where we could have several different trades, maybe some storage, and yeah, it might look good right here. So, but for now, we're gonna need a massive amount of chests. So we'll put some chests down. I plan to fill, I don't know, a lot of chests. I don't know how many chests, but a lot of them. Pretty much want to make it so that I don't have to worry anymore about emeralds. And another thing that I would really like to work on is also getting the villagers. And I don't know if you've seen these yet. The villagers that have the trades for enchanted picks. It would be nice to kind of almost eliminate the need to go to the spawner for work picks, especially, and just be able to get villagers that have the trades for the enchanted work picks, and then bring them in here. And that way, if I need something special, I can go and get something special. But to eliminate the need to actually harvest or farm working picks would be just amazing. It would save so much time. I don't actually really care that much about, like, I have tons of Silk Touch now. It's really more about the work picks. So I think that's going to be our first goal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did I count that right? 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 double chests. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 108 times 12. Yeah, a lot. So it will be a lot of stacks. 108 stacks times 12 at 21, 1,000. I don't know. It's going to take a few days, but as long as I just kind of am mindful that when this is ready to go, I come down here and harvest it. Emergency mute. It should fill up in no time. Do you think I should go for 12 double chests? Do you think that's excessive? See, I'm learning my lessons about when I should be excessive and when I shouldn't. Oh, the other thing that I want to do if I do make the breeding facility is also build some sort of trading facility where I have, similar to what I love you, Etho. I'm just gonna say it. Similar to what Etho did, not quite at the same scale, but a dispenser-based system that will burp out sugarcane in a on a timer, so that I don't have to do like a 5-minute trade or work on, like I had done last time, the ghetto method of water and breaking double chests in order to move the sugarcane in. You're next, buddy. Sorry. But yeah. So I think it's cool. Tell me what you think in the comments section. If you think that it sucks, tell me it sucks. Or thumbs up for ghetto ingenuity. But let's go ahead and put some stuff away real quick and then head back up to the top of the observation tower. And I think we can do a little bit of work on that today as well. So we're almost full on the double chest of slime balls. I don't think that that's going to be a terribly difficult accomplishment for us. I think it's going to be pretty easy to do that. And then what do I want? A couple of those guys. Some of those guys. No. Yeah, do I have one? Okay. And 2, 3, 4 of those guys. And 2, 3, 4, 5 of those guys. And put some chests up there as well. Trying to think of what else we can use in that area to make it awesome. Oh yeah, the other conversation, I was talking to some buddies, and I was wondering what you guys thought about running snapshots. They were kind of asking the same thing, what do you think about running snapshots in your world? And I know a lot of it's a kind of a big thing on the YouTubes, a lot of people run the snapshots or do the snapshot updates and kind of tell you guys what's what, and it almost feels like I'm missing out by not talking about it, but at the same time I feel that it's a well covered subject, and it's not necessarily let me see here, not necessarily something that I need to cover. Also gotta be careful I don't hit anything down here. Let's just take a look real quick and make sure everything is above the board. Good to go. So that's got to be there, but it already is. The piece of redstone on top. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit anything, and it's a quick fix if I do. But yeah, let's put it right here. Like so. But yeah, tell me what you think about doing snapshots and stuff like that, or even if you think it would be cool just to run the snapshot. That's really, that was unfortunately incorrect. That's kind of what I'm interested in doing, is I'm interested in just running the snapshots to have kind of a heads up, you know what I mean, or kind of a being ahead of the game as far as when the snapshots or the updates release. It's not kind of like this mad scramble to get your world up to date. You've already got it up to date, and it just makes it easier. Last time, and this is something else that I was talking to Wooly Creeper and Stony about it. When the updates happen, and especially like when the last update happened, I kept talking about it, waiting for the update, can't wait for the update so we can do this and that. And I could have done a lot of that stuff if I had just ran the snapshot. I wouldn't have had to have waited. So that's kind of the other benefit of it, is that you can just get done what you need to get done, and you don't have to wait for an update to come. The negative is, if you've been watching videos on the snapshots, things like the sounds are most likely incorrect. Like the breaking glass sound now happens when you lay glass down. So obviously a derp on Mojang's part. And some of the sounds will most likely get changed. And the new burning, the new code for fire is a little bit different. Oh, is this gonna be completely F? No, that'll be cool. This will actually look kind of nice right here. Yeah, look at that. It's all beauteous. But yeah, so if you haven't seen yet, the fire is like totally broken, or I don't know if that's how they intended it, but basically fire is working like it used to, in that it spreads like uncontrollably and amazing. I'm actually probably going to have to go back to Fortress. I have beacon fires burning for all of the YouTube greats, Doc M and Etho and Good and Paz, and I can go on and on and on and on, B-dubs and all those guys, but I have beacon fires burning for them, in case they ever notice the fortress. They'll know, if they see it, they'll know where to come, and I don't want to burn it down. But yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and head down and grab some of the resources that we lost here. It's almost like an imperceptible difference, but it does give the floor a little bit of something something. Breaks up the monotony of it a bit. I also think that we need to get some sort of chest action going on in here. I'm not quite sure where we'll do it. Tell me what you think. I always like to hear you guys' thoughts. Oh yeah, I put a little fireplace in. Helps to keep the mobs away. And I like the new observation deck area as well. It's neat. Yeah. So that's kind of the update, the new ceiling and roof and stuff like that. I do need to get up here because we'll put a little ghetto stairway for now. I got to put some sort of a roof on this. And it kind of has this roof now, but I think that I should do something a little bit better, get this redstone covered up, and make it actually, like, you know, presentable up here. So I'm going to be working on that as well. But yeah, that's going to be the Wednesday episode, guys. I hope that you liked it. If you thought that it was good and you think it's deserving, we always appreciate a thumbs up. If you're new around here and you don't want to miss an episode, don't forget to hit subscribe. You can check out all the Borderlands and Slendery stuff, and Slender. And yeah, all that cool stuff and things. But tell me what you guys think. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.